This is a sling bow. It propels an arrow. It knocks on a string. It's hand drawed. Shoots an arrow. Can't shoot nothing but an arrow. You can use a release, sight pins, archery arrow rest. You point it, hand draw it, shoot it. That's what that for a sling bow right here. "172 feet a second with the sling bow." We'll do a penetration test here. This arrow is basically 31 and an 8 from the point to the knock. Let's just call it 31. Now we're going to shoot this arrow, minding that it's 31 inches long, with the recurve bow, and we're going to measure the depth that it goes into the foam. Okay, 146 feet a second. We're going to measure. Maybe better to be on this side over here. And in to the end of the knock, 21. Can you see that there? Looks like 21 3/4. This is the sling bow. This is the medium band. "148 feet a second. That's 3 feet a second faster than a legal recurve. Let's see what the depth of this is. Okay, we were faster, but we didn't penetrate as deep. So that's 22.5. Shooting the heavy band. The 45-pound recurve is 159. That's 170 feet a second with the sling bow. We'll measure the depth on this. The depth is, to the end of the knock, is 21 inches. So basically what we have is 10 inches of penetration. $156. We're measuring this again. Okay, we've got basically 22. It looks like 22.5. Somebody might try to modify a slingshot. This is not a slingshot. This is a sling bow. It has a limb. It needs to have an arrow rest. Sights are optional. It needs to have an arm guard for stabilization. They're very small, compact. People could carry them in their vehicle. Maybe they don't want to put a bow, because a lot of things that happens with bows is when you put them in the car and it gets hot, they delaminate, they explode. A lot of people can't carry their bow to work and then go hunting after work. This thing here is not gonna explode on them. So if it gets a little heat on it, it's not a real big deal because it's made of metal. If you keep your rubbers oiled up good, you know, that they'll be fine. This is the kids model down here. We'll shoot it a time or two. This would be like the little kids. And I think if anything shoots a proper broadhead at 100 feet a second, it's plenty to kill any whitetail. That's 122 feet a second. I mean, I think that'll just blow right through any big game. You know, we don't want to knock the kids out of the hunting either. This is something the parents can afford to take their kids in the woods and hunt with. Shoot it again. This is the kids model right here. 119 feet a second. So, you know, anything 100 feet a second or faster, I think is plenty for shooting big game.